Born in 1947 in the small Austrian village of Thal, Arnold Schwarzenegger's early life was defined by dirt roads, a house without running water, and strict discipline. Yet by the age of 20, he had crossed oceans to chase an extraordinary dream and become the youngest ever Mr. Universe. He didn't stop there. Arnold went on to win the title 5 times and dominate the Mr. Olympia stage with 7 victories, all while overcoming a heart defect that later required 2 open-heart surgeries. But Arnold's ambition was never confined to the gym. From humble beginnings, he built a legacy as a Hollywood icon, a successful entrepreneur, a philanthropist, and even the 38th governor of California. His story is proof that no dream is too big, no obstacle too great. Here are 7 lessons for success from the man who made the impossible look easy, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Tip 1, have a clear vision. Arnold believes everything great starts with a clear vision, and having one gives you a way to measure every decision and milestone. Growing up in a strict household with few luxuries, Arnold dreamed of America, a place he only saw in magazines and newsreels. This vision was more than a dream. It became his compass, guiding him through countless hours of training, studying, and working odd jobs. As a teenager, Arnold discovered bodybuilding when he saw Reg Park, a former Mr. Universe, on the cover of a magazine. Reg's story of using bodybuilding to become a Hollywood actor became Arnold's blueprint. It wasn't just inspiration, it was a yardstick. Every decision Arnold made, whether to take business classes, work on his physique, or move to Venice Beach, was measured against this vision of success. A clear vision gives your life focus and meaning. It's the filter through which you evaluate your choices. Does this decision bring you closer to your goal or push you further away? Arnold visualized his future so vividly that it felt like a memory that hadn't yet happened. This clarity propelled him to leave Austria at 21 and pursue greatness in America. Arnold's lesson is simple. Define what success looks like for you. Whether it's becoming a CEO, an artist, or a world traveler, create a vision so clear that it sharpens your decisions and keeps you on track. As Arnold says, what you can see, you can be.
The first rule of success is to have a vision. You see, if you don't have a vision of where you go, and if you don't have a goal where you go, you drift around and you never end up anywhere. It's like you can have the best ship in the world, you can have the best airplane in the world. If the pilot or the captain doesn't know where to go, it would just drift around. It would not end up anywhere, or most likely in the wrong place.
Tip 2, never think small. When Arnold became the greatest bodybuilder in the world, most people thought he'd reached his peak, but Arnold wasn't content to stop there. He set his sights even higher. He didn't just want to act in movies, he wanted to dominate Hollywood as the highest paid leading man. And he did it. His philosophy is summed up in a German saying, "Wenn schon, denn schon." If you're going to do something, do it big. Critics scoffed at his dream of becoming a Hollywood star. His accent was too thick.
Hasta la vista, baby.
His physique was too bulky, and his name, too hard to pronounce. But Arnold refused to let their doubts define him. Instead, he turned those criticisms into fuel. He took English classes to refine his speech, voice lessons to command the screen, and acting workshops to sharpen his craft. He transformed every "you can't" into "watch me." Arnold's advice is clear. Don't aim small, it limits what you're capable of. Big dreams may scare you, but they also energize you. They push you to work harder, adapt faster, and stay resilient. Why settle for good enough when greatness is one bold decision away? Tip 3, work your ass off. Arnold's work ethic is the stuff of legend. As a young immigrant in Los Angeles, his days were a non-stop grind. Hours of training at Gold's Gym, construction work with his friend Franco Columbu, night classes in business, and selling bodybuilding booklets to make ends meet. It wasn't just a schedule, it was a testament to his drive. From dawn to midnight, every hour was accounted for. He'd wake up early to hit the gym, spend his breaks on construction sites practicing English or reviewing coursework, and finish his nights with books in hand. When people asked how he balanced it all, Arnold's response was both simple and profound. There are 24 hours in a day. Use them. Arnold didn't shy away from the discomfort of hard work. He leaned into it. He saw pain not as a barrier, but as a signal of progress. Whether it was the burn of lifting weights, the struggle to learn new lines, or the fatigue of endless effort, he understood that success demands sacrifice. Pain is temporary, he reminds us, but what you create is permanent. Arnold's story isn't just about working hard. It's about making every hour of your day count and recognizing that growth comes from embracing the grind. Ask yourself, are you using your 24 hours or are they using you?
Pain in your muscles and aching, and just then go on and go on and then go on. And this last 2 or 3 or 4 repetitions, that's what makes actually the muscle then grow. And that divides then one from a champion and one from not being a champion. If you can go through this pain barrier, you make it to be a champion. If you can't go through, forget it. And that's where most people lack, is on this having the guts to go in and just say, I go through and I don't care what happens. You know, it aches, and if I fall down, I have no fear of fainting in a gym.
Tip 4, sell, sell, sell. Arnold didn't just build muscles, he built a movement. From the start, he understood that success isn't just about hard work. It's about selling your vision to the world. In his early days, Arnold struck a deal with Joe Weider, the publisher of fitness magazines. Instead of accepting a paycheck for photo shoots, he negotiated ad space to promote his bodybuilding booklets. It was a bold move, but it paid off. The ads didn't just boost his income, they brought bodybuilding into the mainstream and made Arnold its most recognizable face. When Arnold transitioned to acting, he leaned even further into self-promotion. Critics doubted him, pointing to his thick accent, massive physique, and the unlikelihood of a bodybuilder becoming a leading man. But Arnold didn't just sell his talent, he sold his story. One of relentless determination, resilience, and a vision so clear it was contagious. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it, he says. And the world bought in, turning him into a global icon. Arnold's lesson is clear. If you don't sell your vision, no one else will. Whether you're pitching an idea, building a brand, or pursuing a dream, you need to communicate why it matters. Because when people connect with your why, they'll help you achieve the how. Tip 5, shift gears. Life throws curveballs, but Arnold's success lies in his ability to shift gears and adapt. Shifting gears means changing your mindset, strategy, or focus when life's obstacles demand it. Finding a new way forward instead of getting stuck. When Arnold transitioned from bodybuilding to acting, skeptics said he'd never make it. They mocked his accent, his size, and his ambition. Instead of giving up, Arnold shifted gears. He took acting classes, worked on his English, and honed his skills until Hollywood couldn't ignore him. In 1997, he faced a major health setback, open heart surgery to fix a congenital valve defect. Then in 2018, what should have been a routine procedure turned into an emergency when complications arose. Waking up from surgery, Arnold didn't waste time with self-pity. Instead, he shifted gears again, focusing on small recovery milestones, from walking the hospital corridor to returning to the gym. You can't control everything, he says, but you can always control how you respond. Arnold's advice: when life doesn't go as planned, don't fight reality, adapt to it. Whether it's a career change, a health issue, or personal failure, shifting gears allows you to turn setbacks into stepping stones. It's not about avoiding challenges. It's about finding new ways to overcome them.
And I tell you something, even when I came over here to this country and I was only thinking about one thing, and this is to be the most famous bodybuilder and to win one championship after the next, Mr. World, Mr. Universe, Mr. Olympia, and all of those titles, I was interested in going to school. So I enrolled in Santa Monica City College to take classes for foreign students because my English was really bad when I came over here. Not that it is perfect now, okay, but I mean it was really bad. I could not read yet the newspaper, I could not understand the news on television or movies or anything like this, so it was really bad. But I mean, I took English for foreign students, and I was very proud that I was going to a community college, because you have to understand that no one in my family ever went to any community college or to any university. As a matter of fact, no one in my family ever graduated from high school.
Tip 6, shut your mouth, open your mind. Arnold's success didn't come from just lifting weights, it came from lifting knowledge. He's always been a sponge for learning, from soaking up Joe Weider's bodybuilding expertise to mastering complex policies as California's governor. When Arnold didn't understand something, he asked questions, lots of them. As governor, he surrounded himself with experts, turning their insights into actionable decisions. His secret? Listening more than talking and staying curious. The world is the ultimate classroom, Arnold says. Opportunities to learn are everywhere, whether at the gym, in a meeting, or during casual conversations. His advice: stay open-minded, admit what you don't know, and always seek to grow. Knowledge is power, but only if you use it. Tip 7, break your mirrors. Arnold rejects the idea of a self-made man. He credits mentors, friends, and even critics for shaping his journey, proving success is never achieved alone. His advice: break your mirrors, stop focusing on yourself, and find ways to help others. Whether mentoring, volunteering, or offering small acts of kindness, giving back creates a ripple effect that benefits everyone. For Arnold, helping others has been a cornerstone of his success, from his philanthropy to his time as governor. Life isn't zero-sum, he says. We all win when we lift each other. Arnold Schwarzenegger's journey proves that success isn't about where you begin. It's about the vision you create, the work you're willing to do, and the resilience you show along the way. From a small village in Austria to conquering bodybuilding, Hollywood, and politics, Arnold reminds us that greatness is possible if you dare to dream big and put in the work. So take his advice: dream big, work hard, never stop learning, and most importantly, be useful. Because true success isn't just measured by your achievements, but by the impact you leave on the world. This video was inspired by Arnold's book, Be Useful. If you're interested in diving deeper into his principles, check out the link in the description to grab a copy. It supports the channel at no extra cost to you. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button and explore the next video we've lined up just for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.